Welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can use dynamic data from a SharePoint list and add this into a PDF file. For example, in a table or any other place you'd like to have this dynamic data. The way that we're going to do this is to first add the dynamic data in a HTML file and then convert this HTML file to a PDF file. To do this, we're going to use Power Automate. For this example, we're going to use a instant cloud flow, because we want to trigger it manually so that it will convert the dynamic data into a PDF file. To use SharePoint lists as a database to trigger the flow, we're going to need the for a selected item function for SharePoint. We're going to give the flow a name and hit create. This brings us to the page where we can adjust our Power Automate flow. To set up the right parameters for the SharePoint, for the Power Automate trigger, you need to add the site address on the left pane. It will probably already be available in the drop-down menu. If it isn't, you can just copy the URL from the browser and paste it in the site address. And then all the available lists from that SharePoint site will be available in the next screen. So when we take a look at this drop-down, our available SharePoint list is here. It's Shift Data. And as you can see in the example, the name of the SharePoint list is Shift Data. So we're going to put it in there. And then we're going to add the first action. And the first action will be the get item action from SharePoint. And once again, we're going to add the site address right here. And we're going to select our available list that we're using. And in this scenario, we're going to add the unique identifier, which we provide through our trigger as a dynamic value right here. You can see it's the only available option. So what we have done now is get the dynamic data from our SharePoint list so that we can use this in the rest of our Power Automate flow. The next thing that we want to do is create a HTML where we want to put in the dynamic data. And what I've done is I've asked ChatGPT to create a very basic and easy HTML file just to create a table and put in some columns where I can add my dynamic data. You can obviously create your own HTML or ask ChatGPT to create one, but this is the layout of the one that I've created right now. This code is what we're going to use in the rest of our flow. The place that we want to use this HTML in the Power Automate flow is with a new action. This will be the compose action. And as an input, we're going to put our HTML text. And as I requested on ChatGPT, I asked it to create two values, dynamic data A and dynamic data B, for me to easily see where I can put in the dynamic data to put it on the right place. And when you click here we have all the dynamic data from our SharePoint list that we've requested with the get item function. The first dynamic data that I'm going to put in is title, and the second dynamic data that I'm going to put in the HTML file will be the node. So if we're going to run this flow, it will compose a HTML text for us and it will add our dynamic SharePoint data in this text. But now we have an HTML and what we want to have is a PDF. So before we can convert the HTML to PDF, we first need to save the file as a HTML. And for this example, I'm just going to do this on my OneDrive. So I'm going to create a file on my OneDrive. For the folder path, I've created a map on my OneDrive that's called YouTube example, but you can just use your own folder path, which you prefer and where you want to store this. So for the file name, I'm going to example youtube.html. And for the file content, we're going to add the output of our compose action. And the next thing that we want to do is, well, what I mostly do is delay it with a few seconds just to make sure that the flow will run successfully and it doesn't convert it too early. So I'm going to delay the flow with 10 seconds and then I'm going to add a action and it's called convert file. And the file that we want to convert is the ID of the create file. So that's the HTML file that we're going to convert, and we'd like to convert this file to PDF. So now that we've converted the HTML to PDF, we're going to add our last step. And this will be create file. And again, as I'm going to create this file on my OneDrive, but you can also create this file on a different place. For example, a SharePoint site, if you want everybody to access this file. But for this one, I'm going to use the OneWrite one. And in the folder path, I'm going to edit in the YouTube example again. The file name, I'm going to name it example YouTube PDF. And this time it's going to be .pdf because it's a PDF file. And here we're going to add the file content of the convert file action, and we're going to hit save. So it's saved and it's activated. We should be able to see it on our SharePoint list. So here, for example, I have a example record, which the title has example YouTube and the node has example dynamic data. So when we select this, when we're going to the section automate, it shows our newly created flow. And let's test this. So we're going to hit run flow and it says started flow, test flow YouTube. So now on the backend, it should be running our flow. And it says running. So let's wait till it's succeeded. And there we go. Our flow has successfully run. And to see if it all worked properly, what we want to do is we go to our OneDrive. You can see that it created two files. So it's the file for the HTML and it's the PDF file. And when we open this, it will show the dynamic data table. And here it put in the title dynamically from the SharePoint list. And here it put in the node. So this all worked perfectly. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Thanks you all for watching and don't forget to subscribe.